just a minute. And then I'm going to, as it does it, I'll pull open Facebook so that I can see any comments. I think we're live.
We are live. Hi, guys.
Hello. And
We're
froze.
just gonna wait a few minutes and let people join in. I know they've been waiting, so.
Okay. So that was interesting. It bumped me over to Facebook real quick and then everything froze and I was trying to figure that out. Here we are. Okay, 3 people here already. There's comments, but mine haven't caught up yet.
Yeah, mine hasn't either.
Okay, 3 people here already. There's comments, but mine haven't caught up yet.
Ah, there it goes. Hi, guys. Wow, look at it. They're rolling in.
Okay, so I have to find out if you have, can you hear the background? Oh, I can. Let's see if that makes a difference. Okay, how's the sound check for everyone?
Deb says no, she can't hear the background.
So this is really interesting because I'm getting absolutely no comments.
Annalise says it sounds okay. Everybody's saying it's okay. Are you looking on the Facebook Live one? Because if you click on the little eyeball that shows how many people are in the room, I had to do that to start seeing all the comments.
The eyeball.
Up above where it says live. Michelle, you hear an echo? Is that probably from me? Maybe?
Are you hearing it when I say it?
I don't know. That's what I'm asking her. I don't hear it, but.
Yeah, it's really interesting. I have absolutely.
Okay. Michelle says she hears a little echo from you. Aw, Sunny, we love you. Sunny says, you two are the best.
That's awesome. Yeah, I see that there's 20 comments, but it won't show me any of them. And there's no eyeball.
But
seriously.
Weird.
Oh, hold on. Let me interact as my page. That might be better. Sorry, guys. We're just getting this up and going. I was winter formal night. So I was driving to Boulder for winter formal with my daughter and getting through town. There was quite the accident. So lots of prayers going out there. Ah, there's the comments.
Shelly, no picture or sounds.
Is she the only one who's, I would guess because everybody else is good, that's probably your feedback, Shelly.
Yeah.
If it was more than one, I'd say it was different, but.
Well, I just want to thank everybody for coming and taking some time out of everybody's busy lives and schedules. Shelly, I'm glad you got it on now. Great.
Yay.
That's awesome. Yay.
Perfect. Okay. Yeah, we're really excited to do this. I mean, when we've been brainstorming, I mean, both of us have been having so much inspiration about different things. And this is the one that we both were really getting through divine to do. So
absolutely.
Yeah.
And we've had this one a few times, but then we're like, oh, but then something else would come up and we're like, no, let's do that instead. And so It just, it's all in that divine timing. When it's time, it flows. So speaking of divine timing, and for the concept and construct of time, I want everybody to just get really comfortable, and
Mm.
we're gonna set I'll set sacred space and call in everybody's peeps, and then Sarah's gonna walk us through a quick meditation to get everybody grounded and connected. So I'm just gonna ask, command, and request. That all negative energies, emotions, feelings, undercurrents all be released, sent to God's light, to be healed with love and light. And that wherever you may be, at whatever time or day you may be watching this, it is commanded that wherever you may be, your physical body, the space around you, be set as sacred space. And we're going to ask, command, and request that everyone's angels, ancestors, guides, and other beings of love and light that would like to come in and help guide and or give messages today be present, and that the energy will allow the messages to flow freely. Just say yes. Create it now.
Okay. So there's been so many people who have reached out to me in the last week, struggling right now, and a lot of health issues coming up. So we wanted to just do a quick healing for anybody that might need it. You can always send unconditional love. That's never a violation of free will to send unconditional love. Otherwise, you need to have permission. But we really wanted to send unconditional love for anybody who may need it, including you. So when we do this meditation, just to connect, and it won't be a long meditation, it's just a connection and a grounding, and to be part of the same energy.
I think she froze up on us.
May or may not be yours, maybe somebody else's. Don't you agree, Monique?
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be what comes through. So with that, if you would like to have or take part in the healing, or you have someone for an intention for an unconditional love, just go ahead and say that in your head, and just intend that. And then we'll, when we ask for that healing, we'll just do a group for everybody with everybody's intentions for love to go out and love. All right. So let's go ahead and take a deep breath, and let's drop into our heart space. And I really want, if you can even just touch your heart and be connected into this space. Bring your awareness and your consciousness down to your heart space, dropping in, settling in, letting your breath be just a little bit slower than it would be normally. Allowing yourself to see a beautiful pink energy, a ball in the center of your heart space. And allowing that pink ball to expand and to grow. Allowing yourself, when you breathe in, to breathe it in and breathe it out. And as you breathe in that pink, beautiful light and breathe out, be aware that you're bringing in divine energy. Know that you're infinitely loved and connected. And go ahead, and from this pink light in the center of your heart space, send a tendril down, an anchor down all through your body, a pillar of light down, going down your chakra line, down through your hips, going down both your legs, through your feet, into the earth, going deeper and deeper and deeper, down, 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 all the way down to the center of the earth. And then go ahead and bring that energy back up through the layers, up through your feet and your legs, up your hips, up your central line of your body, up your torso, all the way up to the top of your head. And then move that, send that, shoot that straight out into the universe, reaching up into the heavens and beyond, into the quantum field, beyond all space, time, dimension, and reality. Go higher and higher and higher and deeper. Go beyond what you ever thought that you could go, and send that energy up, up, up. Until you see a bright white light. And allow yourself to plug into that bright white light. Allow yourself to be in that bright white light. And see that bright white light expand in a circle all the way around your body, all the way down to the center of the earth, in this beautiful sphere around you. And see as it moves inward, comes in all the way to your heart space, so that you are totally wrapped in the love of divine, from the center out and from the out in. And from this space, be present in your heart again and breathe in that beautiful white light. And breathe out. And from this space, know that you're infinitely protected. You're infinitely loved. You are supported and you are safe. You are grounded. And from this space, creator of all that is, by all names that all go by, it is requested and it is asked that an unconditional love healing go out tonight for all who need it, for all who ask, and for all that have the intention to send it. Oh, that it go to heal the areas within them that are needed in the highest and best way, with peace and ease. Thank you. It is done, it is done, it is done. Show me now. And I want you to see a beautiful white light flow to all the people it's intended for, including you. Is there anything else you're hearing, Monique, that's needed?
No, that was beautiful, Sarah.
All right. And when you're ready, everyone, know that we are in sacred space and we are protected. And even when we're working, not even when we're working within this space, all things are possible, and that we're safe and that magic can happen. So yeah. All right. I never know what the meditation is going to be. I totally wing it every time.
Absolutely. But you do it so beautifully. Yeah, I'm always like,
No, you don't. Nice try. Okay. Oh, good. I'm glad there were people who needed it that were in the, I definitely saw people within that were getting the healing. So when you witness, it's really powerful. When you see it, that's our role a lot of the time, is to witness. So
absolutely.
I'm glad we all could contribute to that, because the more that contribute with their energy and their love, whether you know energy healing or not, your love, your intentions are huge.
Well, it's always about the intention. Absolutely about the
Yeah.
intention. So you set your intention, amazing things can happen, truly.
Okay, I'm
Um,
zinging.
I
I'm
am too.
zinging.
I'm
I can feel
buzzing.
them coming
I,
in.
I'm buzzing from head to toe. Like my head itches. You're gonna see me yawning, and I have been already. It's not because I'm tired, you
Me
guys.
too.
It's just energy.
Yeah, when we yawn, it can be an energy release. It's a way of witnessing the healing energy too. So
Yeah.
sometimes it's a sign we need to breathe more, but sometimes it's yeah. Anyways,
Yeah.
so do you want to call him in? I'm hearing for you to call him in.
Rhonda. Ah, this one's gonna make me cry. It's gonna make me cry. Um,
I have some lag time going for this, so I'm trying to
yeah.
make sure I catch all of this while she's bringing in this message.
Your dad is here, love. And I had the honor and the privilege to meet him in life. And he just wants you to know that he is so incredibly proud of you and the woman that you are, and the amazing mom that you are, and all the things that you do for your family. You do it willingly, freely, without any expectation of anything in return. And that is a very beautiful thing. You have the grace and the wisdom beyond your years, and you always have. He says, Lord knows you had to wrangle your twin brother, right? Um, but he also wants you to remember to take that time for yourself as well. That it's really important and it's critical. And you've done way better over the years and taken great strides in being more conscientious about the things that you need as well. He says, I may not be there physically, but I'm still around and I'm always there. So, have you had lights flickering? He's showing me like is it a kitchen light that kind of flickers sometimes? It looks like it might be over the sink, kind of flickers. He's making me feel like that's him letting you know that he's there, he's around. He said there's nothing wrong with the bulb or the switch, it's just him. He loves you, and he says, I'll see you soon, but don't panic. That doesn't mean anything bad. Time just doesn't really exist.
Now, is everybody okay on here? If somebody comes forward for a reading, if you're on here, I'm assuming. I mean, I've seen some people for people who aren't on here, ooh, that have really stepped in, and I'm not feeling like. Well, I'm sending them massive love. I don't know. What are you feeling like, Monique? Like, should we just bring the energy forward for those that are here, for the messages that are here, or what do you think?
I would say yes.
Yeah, that's
I'm
what it feels
I'm
like.
I'm kind of, not to be like yeeting them out of the space or anything, but if they're for people that aren't here, I'm just asking them to kind of step step aside,
Okay.
in the hopes that whoever it is for will join us,
Yeah, I'm
go
like making a
forward.
marker and if I, yeah, okay. So I'm getting a pretty strong one. I want to make sure she's here. I saw her. So Deb,
She's
are you
here.
okay with me bringing this forward? I'm assuming if you're on here, you're
She says
probably
yes. She
okay.
says yes.
I have lag here, so okay. So no, and Monique, I'm feeling like he's gonna come through for both of us.
Yeah, I'm feeling
Her
the
son
pressure
is
in my
here.
heart space.
Her son is here.
Yeah.
Whoa, what a light.
Yes. Woo.
Oh
Ooh, it makes
my.
me want to cry. I'm just gonna probably do a whole lot of crying. That's what I do.
Um,
Whew.
man, he is a bright light, isn't he? He was just the life of the party. Like he was so much energy. All I'm seeing is his son right now. I'm seeing his face, but I'm seeing the son. And he's saying, Mom, I'm so proud of you.
Mhm.
I am so proud of you. So I'm not sure what you just did, but there's something you did recently, and he's really proud of you for that. Ah,
Mm. He's making me feel like it's tied to the healing that she's been doing and working on herself, and allowing yourself to, he's making me feel, I heard, go to a place where you've always maybe touched it but pretty much avoided it, because it was a pretty deep pain. But
proud of
he's
you.
making me feel like he's super proud of you for allowing yourself to walk through that door, and take the opportunity to heal what needed to be healed. And although it's not done, you've made great strides, and you've done a huge amount of releasing and healing.
He's like dropping a couple bags, like that's what I'm seeing.
Yeah, it's like boom.
Like boom. He's like so proud of you for dropping those bags.
Guilt. Yep, that is a big one.
Yep. He's like that. That's not necessary. You don't need to hold that. It's not yours. Wow. But he's just clapping. Like I'm getting that sense of rejoice. It's really interesting. So I'm not sure. I'm getting all these energies behind him and they're clapping.
Hmm. Oh yeah, that's all the ancestors.
Ooh, they're like saying, yoo-hoo, good job. Those are things we don't have to hold on to. And we think we do, and then we cross over when we realize, what did I do that for? Why? What
Right.
it so they're proud of you and for all of you when you choose to do that. Because they don't
Absolutely.
expect it and they don't want it. They don't want you to be in that pain.
Mhm.
Whew. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing.
Mhm. Robin Pops is here. He's like, "Ooh, is it my turn next?"
Well, who did?
Robin, Pops. Pops is here. And of course, he says, I'm always with you. And then I absolutely love you. I always have. I knew the moment that I met you that you were my girl. It didn't matter. Didn't matter what anybody said or how anybody felt. It didn't matter. It just didn't matter. Yes, and I loved you the minute I met you, and I love you still. He
Mm.
goes, and I can hear you when you talk to me. And you know this.
So this is Pops.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just checking to make sure I have the same person you do. So I'm just clearing that energy. But he's showing for some reason to me. So sometimes we get slightly different messages because we perceive it
Absolutely.
differently. and I'm seeing a plate. For some reason, he's showing eating off a plate. I don't know. I'm like, what message is in that? I don't know. Do you like food a lot?
Oh, Robin's a foodie, but I have a feeling, Robin, are you one of those grab and go girls? You'll just kind of pick at stuff, but not actually get a plate and sit and eat.
Robin said she knew he'd come through. Yep.
That's funny.
I don't know. Yeah, that's all he's giving me is that plate and eating the plate. I almost feel like it's pie sitting on the plate. I'm serious. It feels like peach pie. So whatever message is within that, I don't know.
She said nailed it, Mo. She's a picker. She doesn't actually make a plate and sit down. She just picks at it or grabs it and goes. He wants her to actually stop and take the time, make a plate, sit down and enjoy her food and self-care. Just take that moment and just slow down. Stop for a minute.
Showing peach. Yep.
Yep, she's always on the go, so that does not surprise me whatsoever.
That's so funny.
Love it.
Because he was very specific with me that he showed that, and I'm saying it's peach pie. He's like, enjoy. And it's like he's enjoying it. And he's like, come on now, enjoy it.
I love it. Cute. Oh my gosh, that is so cute. Sheena, I know you're here, so I'm going to see if I can get your mom to step forward. I feel like she's one of the people standing here in my dining room, but
yes, she is.
Mm-hmm. And she's waiting anxiously, actually. Hold on, let me see. Feels like she's still kind of adjusting to be an energetic body again. But she's doing really well. And she did fully cross over.
Yep.
Oh, there she is. She just stepped forward. All right, hold on.
I'm feeling like her energy's flickering a little. There's definitely a learning curve. Like she's figuring
she's still adjusting, and that's that flicker. That's that it's like she wants to like kind of rush in, but she can't. Hold on. Okay, so what she's making me feel is she understands. Thank you. She understands the extreme feeling of emptiness and loss that you're experiencing right now. Oh, and she's showing me kids. I don't know if you have kids, but there's kids as well that are feeling that emptiness without her being here physically. And she said for that, she's very sorry. And it's okay to grieve. And she hears you cry at night, love. She wants you to know that she's still around you. She loves you very, very much. Things weren't always easy at times. And she said she didn't always, thank you, she didn't always put her best foot forward and really press in as hard as she maybe could have or should have as a mom to bring the absolute comfort and warmth and support that you may have needed at different times in your life. But she never once ever stopped loving you. That was her stuff that she was dealing with. It had nothing to do with you. But if at any time she made you feel as though she was pushing you away or keeping you at a distance, she says, I am truly sorry. Please forgive me. The love that is just rolling off of her just brings me to tears.
Yeah, she wants you. She's saying bloom. I want you to bloom. I want,
Yes,
she
yes.
yeah, there's so much love.
Yeah. And she said, absolutely allow yourself to go through the grieving process, but don't allow yourself to stay stuck in it. And it's okay to grieve the loss of me not being there physically. But don't allow yourself to get bogged down and mired in it. Allow yourself to move forward and do the things that you need to do. And you can talk to me. I hear you.
So Sheena's saying, are you sure that's her mom? She never pushed me away.
I don't know. She's showing me like
I think
she
some, oh, go ahead. Sorry.
what she was making me feel, and she said if she ever made you feel as though she was pushing you away, but what she's showing me is um she's showing me she's sitting on the edge of the bed trying to figure some things out, and she felt like she was under a lot of pressure and stress, and so she was kind of internalizing things which can put up a barrier of sorts. And so what she's saying, if she ever made you feel that way, she wanted to apologize. This is all part of that life review that they go through
That's
to the
exactly what
other
I was going to
side.
say.
And
Mm-hmm.
so I just from my own experience, my mom passed in 2009, and my mom was not an awesome woman to be raised by. I'll just park that right there. And so when my mom went through her life review, she would come to me often. And the life review, for those that aren't aware, imagine sitting in a movie theater with one seat in front of this huge screen, and it's your life that is playing on that movie screen. The difference being, as you're watching your life being played on this big screen, you at that moment aren't reliving your emotions and feelings. You're reliving that other person's emotions and feelings. So anytime that you've been not so nice to somebody, you get to see and feel that from their perspective, not from yours. And
Yeah.
so there were many times that my mom would come to me and apologize for the way she had made me feel, or seeing how she actually was from my perspective instead of the way that she remembered it. Right. And so um, that's all part of the healing that they receive on the other side. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah. I'm feeling that too. I'm feeling like she's feeling regret. Like
a little
she's
bit,
processing a
but
little regret.
yeah, absolutely. And she's releasing that. And I actually feel, she, like you were really little when, because I feel little kid energy. Little kid energy is kind of chaotic sometimes. When I see her sitting on the edge of the bed, she's got her hands in her head, she'd been crying, she's trying to figure things out, and I feel little kid energy like off to the side. So if that's not yours, my rule of thumb, my golden rule for those that don't really know me, if it doesn't resonate, throw it out. If it doesn't apply, leave it. I'm simply the messenger trying to process all the information and the energy that's coming at me. So if it doesn't apply, you're not going to hurt my feelings. Toss it and keep rolling. I'm okay with that.
Yeah. I'm definitely getting that. I mean, it's like a very flicker energy, but
Mhm.
before when you said the life review process, I got that too, that this is part of her review. So it may be something that you just take and you go, huh, I didn't know she felt that way. Cause I certainly didn't, you know?
Right.
Um,
And good on you for not feeling that way. She's just saying if she ever did,
yeah.
she'd like you to forgive her.
Whew. Okay. I get from Cindy Ruffner that she feels like someone's waiting to talk to her. And then we also have Who Shadow is here, and then there's lots of people here. Hannah. It's kind of interesting with my comments being weird.
No, there's a lag. So
Oh, okay, creator of all that is. It's for any of them.
creator is
Sometimes it's there's quite a few people there, but it's kind of like so let me ask if there is one for Cindy. Does that work for you, Monique?
absolutely go for it because I'm trying to figure out who this gaggle of people is right here.
I was gonna say I'm seeing a gaggle of people and I'm like, who are they? Okay.
I know. I'm trying to.
Okay. Creator of all it is. Please show me if there is an ancestor here to talk to Cindy Ruffner. Thank you. It's really interesting because normally I can see people and feel them very strongly. I get the sense of a male presence. I know that's not giving much information, but I feel a male presence. He feels very tentative about stepping forward.
Feels kind of young.
Yeah. Hesitant is the word I would say. Shy.
Yeah, a little timid. Timid
Yep.
was what I got to. Like mid to late 20s, possibly early 30s at most. But I'm
Mhm.
really feeling like mid to late 20s.
Do you know anybody who would fit that, who would have a message for you? Let me just check and see if she responded to that.
It's kind of slender build. I'd say probably about anywhere between 5'9", 5'11".
This is for Cindy. That's who I actually asked for someone because you said that you felt like there was someone waiting to talk to you.
I feel like his hair color is like I want to say like a dishwater blonde, sand, really light.
He
If it is
felt
brown, it's kind
sandy.
of light.
Yep.
Yeah, it's kind of that sandy dishwater blonde, light, super light brown hair if he's got brown hair, but it definitely doesn't feel like dark hair.
She's not answering that I'm seeing yet.
Mm,
Maybe she's not on
yeah,
here.
he's just kind of hanging out. He's
Like
really
I
not
like I
saying.
yeah, I asked creator, I asked if he had a specific message for her. And no, there's just a presence awareness.
Well, and yeah, it's like a sensation of comfort, actually. Like he just wants you to know that he's there and take comfort in that. Um,
He doesn't want to be in the spotlight. He's
no,
like, this crowd is too much. Like, this is not, I don't want to be front and center with. So he
although
must have.
although I feel like he was pretty lively in life, like kind of a chatty kind of kid, a lot of fun to hang out with, but he could just like hang out and chill and kick back and whatever. But
Yeah, he's not wanting to be in the spotlight tonight though, for whatever reason.
no, no. Um, he says just open your intuition. You know when I'm around.
Yeah, and I did hear, and I love you. So
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
hmm.
Okay, I've got.
Ooh. I can
Uh,
feel
this,
that.
this one's a character, let me tell you, but he's not alone. So, okay, but you got to back up. I'm like, um, I have some amazing native people here who are like, I have a whole tribe over here. Not quite, but it feels like it. Hmm. And they chose this gentleman as the spokesperson, which I'm grateful for. He's a big dude too. Like he is a big dude. Um about I'd say 6'4", 6'5". He's a big dude and he's solid. Like looks like a football player. He is. mm, He takes space. He commands space.
Oh, yeah. Wow. There's a lot of
Gentle.
ancestors. Do you have a lot of
Oh,
them in there
they're
with you? Oh my
all
goodness.
standing behind him. That's why I said I'm really grateful that he stepped forward to be the spokesperson. Kate, I wonder if they're for you. I heard yes. Let me just double check. Yep.
Oof.
Mm,
Yeah, I heard a definite yes instantly.
yes. Did somebody call you Little Bear when you were little? I keep hearing Little Bear. Little Bear, little cub, little bear, little bear, little bear. Um, I don't know if that resonates or not, but um,
I'll keep an eye on the comments while you're getting it, Mo.
thank you.
She's vibrating.
My whole my y'all, if you could feel the energy here right now.
Well, and I'm hearing
Oh,
drums, which is really interesting.
thank you. Yes,
I'm
and I've been
hearing drums and I
hearing.
am actually hearing a rattle right now.
Yeah.
I'm trying to be more in the perspective of helping guide with these comments while Mo gets this message. So, but man, am I hearing drums and my whole body right now is vibrating with drums. So actually somebody else mentioned in the chat, they felt like they were vibrating. I'm shaking really bad. Nicole said that. So I don't know that that's related, but I'm feeling that internally with the feeling of the drums itself. So we'll come back to that, Nicole, if it's something different.
Okay. Okay. You make your people proud.
Yeah.
For all that you have done and all that you've accomplished and all that you have yet to do, but will. You will do it with ease and grace. You will rise up to meet any and all challenges that may try to thwart you from your success. Those things shall not succeed, and you will be a huge success in whatever arena you choose. Oh my God. In whatever arena you choose to fly your flag in. You have done much already with your life. You have given up much to be where you are as well. It has not gone unnoticed. Oh my God, if you could feel, I'm gonna just cry the love that is just oozing.
I feel like
out.
there's a heart healing coming in. Like there's a heart honoring for you, Kate.
Me too.
I think that's their drums. They're bringing the drums in to send that vibration to you.
Listen, Sarah, listen just for a moment. I can hear them. I can hear them singing. Kate, get in time with me. I'm in time with the drums. Get in time with me. Do like an EFT tapping on your heart space. Get in line with me. Close your eyes, open all your senses, Kate, and tune into that. Oh, he says we will honor all who choose to accept the healing.
Oh my God, they're like doing a dance on the ground, like the whole ground is shaking right now. They, I'm hearing, will you hold space while we bring this healing through? Will you hold
Absolutely.
space? Feel it thunder through your feet. Allow it to flow. Oh, this is a big healing for Mother Earth. Like there is like a I want to say a nation full of people. Like,
Mhm.
like there is so many.
This will shift your heart space into a higher vibration, frequency, and balance, and tune into Mother Earth and the Great Spirit. With this comes a great shift to a new balance in all areas of your life.
I'm seeing an
With
eagle.
that new balance comes growth, healing, and a newfound love for yourself and for others.
I'm seeing the golden eagle. And it's just soaring in front. And that's a special message for you. I'm hearing be the golden eagle. Take the golden eagle. Take the message of the eagle with you. Allow it to resonate through you, for you, with you. And I'm just seeing this eagle, like it got bigger than like the picture of my mind could hold. And the wings rose up, and underneath them, it just spread them over everyone. And the feeling is just pure protection, love, fierceness, rightness, pure knowing.
Excuse me. Pure
And
determination, which is the basis and the grounds of your people.
feel like the eagle
You,
wants for you to take from it that spirit.
gives it to you honorably. You carry the wisdom of your people. That ancient wisdom will be awakened in ways not yet seen for a long time. And this ancient wisdom you will impart and share with your tribe and your people. They will be open to hear it and receive it as they have not in a very, very long time, generations, millennia. It's time to get back to the old ways. We have gone far, we have strayed away in many, many ways, but it is time to go back to some of the old ways. They will serve us well in the not so distant future, to reconnect with the things that worked and brought us together as a tribe, as a family, as a community. Releasing those things that do us no good and moving forward as a tribe, as a family, and as a strong community. With the wind in our hair and the sun on our face, we can move forward as one because we are one people.
Whoa, okay. That eagle is still here though, so there's more there. Like there's something. It's just looking. I'm looking straight into its eyes. It's as if the eagle, it wants a response from you, Kate. It wants,
It wants a connection.
yes,
Is that one of your spirit totem animals?
yes, that's what I'm getting. I believe it's like giving, it's interesting. It's almost giving, and I'm going to say him, but giving himself to you.
Yeah.
Um,
With honor.
ooh, it feels as if it's been activated. It feels as if it's been activated.
She says yes. Yes. It is
Mm,
one of her totem spirit animals.
mm,
Oh, it
I-
just makes me want to cry. Your your family is amazing and they all love you so much. He says that is all. As they all turn to walk away. Oh, I just love him. I love him.
and the eagle says, "Work, come to me, come to me." I feel like he wants to take you under his wing. So
Mm.
there is a further growth within this, and it feels as if it's like this spiral that when we start, we may be here, and then as we grow, it goes, we move up that spiral, we move up it, and he's like, you've shifted onto another evolution, and so now it's time for the relationship to morph and to change.
Yes. And I got, oh, okay, Becca. Oh my God. So it's so expansive because it's almost as big as a phoenix. This is a massive, massive eagle. So when you go to meditate tonight before you go to bed or tomorrow in the morning, get your cup of coffee and you sit and you're in your space, in your element. It wants to take you on a journey.
Mm,
Only through that journey can can you be aligned with and awakened to that ancient wisdom.
yes. Eh, yes, that's why he was filling my whole vision, like it was so huge.
Oh, I couldn't even see the tips of
Huge.
his wings. It was just
No, it was
whoa,
just beyond. It was beyond. Oh,
whoa.
that was powerful.
My
Whoa.
whole my whole body is like I'm just vibrating and tingly everywhere.
Yeah.
Whew. Oh, whew. God, I had to like catch my breath on that one. Whew. That was
Yeah.
pretty intense. Beautiful. That was just beautiful, though.
Okay.
Ooh, we got a
Mm.
few angels. Hey, hey, it's my peeps.
Mm.
Hmm.
So Nicole said she was shaking really bad. What does that mean? Well, it could mean a lot of things, but um,
Could be. Uh, Nicole, can I come into your space?
can we both come into your space?
Yes, absolutely. Okay, she said yes.
Mm.
Hmm. Nicole, are you highly empathic? You feel very empathic to me.
Mm.
Um, okay, yeah, I'm seeing in on
Yes.
that.
Big heart. Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, love. So part of it is you're you're absolutely dialing in energetically just instantly like most empaths do to the energy and everything that's going on. Um, I want you to zip up your energy, Nicole, and I want you to close your eyes and take a deep breath in and release. And when you release, I want you to push all any energy that's not yours away from you. Put it in a bubble in front of your heart space and send it to the light. Just do that. And then I'm going to walk you through something else really quick. Yeah. That should help with some of the anxiety, panic almost. That's part of the shaking. The other part is that your mediumship's starting to open and unwind. So as you're stepping into your journey and the path that you're on, as you do that, we become even more uber sensitive to the things that are around us or the things that we watch. I used to love, and this is a huge thing for any and all psychic mediums, before they awaken. We absolutely love paranormal shows. I used to live for them. I can't watch them anymore. For the longest time, before I reawakened, I couldn't watch them. I couldn't watch any of the haunted anythings. I couldn't watch any of that stuff, because it just affected me so deeply and so badly in a negative way that I would have to sleep with my Bible open and all those things. Oh, that's a whole nother thing on itself. But that's what happens is you're uber sensitive. Yep, can't watch them still. Yep, absolutely. So as your mediumship opens up and what it feels like, thank you. You actually have when your angels is kind of like, hey, 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 hey. And you're feeling that. So it kind of makes you feel I don't know how to explain it. I'm gonna try. Again, if it doesn't resonate, if it doesn't apply, toss it. But it can make you feel the pressure of the energy because we all feel the energy, and you can actually feel like you're shaking and vibrating, and that can also be like panic slash anxiety type emotions and feelings as well. Um, And so part of it is they're trying to communicate with you directly instead of going through someone else. And energetically, you're like, yeah, but wait, but just wait. And so it's that push energetically against your energy body. Does that make sense?
I do feel like you were also feeling the drums. Like I
Oh,
feel like you were
absolutely. Oh,
feeling that.
absolutely. She was totally in sync with it, like totally in
Like
sync with it.
absolutely. Yeah. So there's a place for asking too. Is it mine? Is it that empathic coming in? Yeah. Is this mine?
Mhm. Just because remember, if it's not yours, you can just push that out of your space.
It's sometimes getting centered into the heart. And it seems like such a
Grounded.
simple thing when we're not sure if it's ours or not. Just breathing and getting into our heart space. And I'm telling you, I'm into this tap right now, tapping into the heart too, getting into the heart, breathing. And then sometimes if you just get into that space, calm, rest, then you can decipher if it's yours or not. You can ask if it's yours. And then if it's not, like let that go.
Mhm.
See it physically moving out of you.
Nicole, let me ask you a few questions. Was your ex-husband about 5'11", 6 foot, 6'1", maybe? Dark hair, medium build. I see a flannel shirt, jeans, and boots, but they look like steel-toed work boots. Robin, that happens most night at 2:30. That's kind of a witching hour thing. Witching hours anywhere from 2 to 5 a.m. depending, because it's a little different for everybody. Just oh, that is him. Okay. Yeah, he's here. Just call in your peeps, Robin, before you go to bed, and set your place as sacred space. You've taken Reiki, you know how to do that. Set your space as sacred space, so things can't wake you up in the middle of the night. That's what I do.
Yeah, and also know that you're processing stuff at night too. So
Absolutely.
sometimes it requires a quick moment of, like, if it won't settle down, like if there's something specific, get it out, write it down, or get it out, or energetically move it out, and then allow yourself to settle back in. Sometimes that helps.
Very thin though and tall. What's interesting is oh, that's not very nice.
He looks really big to me. The energy
Yeah,
I'm getting
he
is
does
very
look kind of big to me, but
Mhm.
what's interesting is he's got a very powerful energy, but it's soft at the same time. I don't know how to explain that. I feel like in life, that he could have been extremely stubborn at some points in his life. Very firm, but um yeah, I don't, it's just really interesting because he's not really saying much to me. He's just standing here. It it feels like he really wants to have that conversation with you. Like he knows that you're intuitive and that things are opening for you, and he wants to deliver that message to you. I don't, are you, what are you getting anything, Sarah? Maybe he just doesn't want to talk to me. They do that too sometimes.
Ooh, he feels he's a little mad at himself. He's a little angry. And I feel like he's still going through the processing too. Like he's processing things. Has he crossed over? Yes. Okay.
Yes. Yeah, he's
Definitely
frustrated.
crossed over. It still feels though his energy still greater vol. Oh. Um, this is interesting when this comes through for me, but I'm hearing distinctly from Creator to ask him if he'll accept a healing, which they get healing when they cross over, but so he must be holding some of that back. So I'm just asking.
Yeah, I don't think he's finished his review.
He hasn't, but Creator asked me to ask him if he'd accept a healing.
Absolutely.
And he said yes. So all right, Creator of all that is, it is requested a healing for him in the highest and best way, and the way that you intend, the way that he'll receive with peace and ease. Thank you. It is done. It is done. It is done. Show me now. Ooh, releasing all energies.
Man, he just really doesn't feel like he deserves that, does he?
Nope. I saw it go through though, and I saw him shake. It's really interesting. So please check this, Monique. When that happened for a brief moment, I actually saw angel wings. Check that. Like they poked out and then they left. Ooh.
Interesting.
Yeah. Creator said yes. That's interesting. But he's not giving me any more information than that, other than he wants to have a conversation with you. I feel like he feels like he's more able to now. He says,
I feel like he has a lot to unload. Things that he
yes
felt like he was unable to say in life, he would like to impart and share with you now that he can. He doesn't feel like he has that hindrance or barrier that it felt like he felt very boxed in. Like he it feels like he, from a very young age, was very defined his role as a man, as a boy, as a whatever was very defined for him. And I feel like he wasn't always the most pleasant person to be around. And if I'm wrong, please forgive me.
No, that feels really
This,
true.
yeah, this isn't anything that he's saying because he's just standing here. It's just the emotions in his energy that I'm feeling. Doesn't feel like he was always the most easiest person to be around. Um, and for that, he's sorry. I can feel the remorse and the guilt from that,
Yeah.
the twinge of shame in there.
And angry at himself. He's really angry
Yeah.
at himself. So
Yeah,
sorry, Monique.
no, that's fine. I feel like, um, he's really ashamed of the way he acted and the things that he did and how things ended. And the guilt is because it feels like he knew that he severely messed up a good thing, probably the best thing in his life. And now he feels like he has to atone for that, if that makes sense.
Yeah. So
The
here's the thing,
bedtime.
Nicole. No, you don't have to do that alone with him. And you get to choose your time when and if you're ready with the grief process, when and if. And you just need to know that time isn't the same there. So it's not like you're leaving him sitting there waiting
No.
for you to be ready. Time is here. It's a construct of this plane, and it's not the same over there. So there is no fear that, oh my gosh, they're waiting for me, and if I don't, you get to choose the right time for you when you're ready. If you're ready, you get to go through that process.
Yep, absolutely.
And there may be some processing and healing you need to do. You may need to get out a lot of anger before you talk to him. You may want to do other things to process your if there is any unfinished business for you, if there is. So that may be things that and you never have to take that step forward into that with him unless you choose to. You always get free will.
Absolutely. And
With no guilt.
They cannot infringe on that in any way, ever.
Yep. With no guilt. If you don't feel like that's something you want to do, you
Then
don't have to. He's going to get the healing he needs. And he can choose to do that. And it's a different construct. So no guilt. You process it in your way and you choose if you ever want to receive that. His message, because he's not saying anything to me either. Maybe this is his message that he regrets. He's angry at himself. And I do feel an I'm sorry in his energy field. Do you too?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that may be the message, and that's enough. Then there's no reason for you to feel bad.
Nope.
And actually, he's shaking his head yes. So that must have been his message for you. Don't feel bad. And he just crossed over too. So we have to understand too, sometimes their level of communication with us is based upon how much practice they've had too.
Yeah.
At least I found that to be true. So,
oh yeah.
And Sheena, you brought that up too, that you were like, well, maybe she was flickering because of this energy. And I think your mom was flickering because she's newly crossed over. Personally, that's what I feel like. It has nothing to do with anything else.
No. Yeah, I feel like it hasn't been a really long time that she's been crossed over. Versus, like talking to people that have been gone for years. There is a distinct difference in that energy, and the strength at which they tend to come through it. Like, not always, but for some.
Yeah, sometimes it is that way. And maybe that's just the healing process they're in too. But she's definitely sending you love. That's what I got from that. So take that. She sent you so much love. She loves you so much. She's just in a process of healing too for herself and processing emotions.
And she said, you don't get fixated. You don't need to fixate on anything. If it doesn't resonate, If it doesn't apply, leave it. If there's no reason to be confused, if you're like, I don't know, then just leave it. Just leave it. She said, but don't fixate on the fact that she's gone. Grieve for as long as you need to grieve, because it's a process. Don't let anybody tell you any different. Allow yourself to heal and to grieve the way that you need to, but don't get stuck in it. She wants you to live your life fully. Yes, Miss Nicole, it is time. Well, it's always your decision. She says, I've been blocking my mediumship. Maybe it's time to open up again. That's your choice, love.
Yeah, and you get to choose what that looks like. I mean, that's a great point there. Monique and I were talking about this other day of how it's different for both of us, and we're both mediums. And it's a beautiful tool. It's a beautiful gift. It's a beautiful witness to be able to be a part of the process during a session when that's the healing that needs to happen for me. And, you know, Monique is an amazing medium. She's just amazing. And,
thank you.
You know, it is when we go through divine for it, and when we really step into that space, when you feel the amount of love that can be communicated, it's a beautiful gift. Mediumship does not have to be scary, doesn't have to be something that's difficult, and you can have boundaries. You can have boundaries with it.
Boundaries are so important. Oh my gosh.
I have mega boundaries with my mediumship. I do.
You know, and I've had to figure them out and put them in place.
But it can bring you so much peace. Knowing, you know, having it, it can just bring so much peace to both anybody who you're bringing it through for, if you choose to do that, and for yourself, because it really is beautiful. And mediumship is not just, Monique pointed this out to me, and it was a really good awareness when she said this. Mediumship we think of as just bringing our ancestors forward, and it is so much more.
It is, because like Sarah said, we were talking about this just yesterday, wasn't it?
It was.
And Sarah was laughably trying to discount her mediumship. I'm like, you're a medium. What are you talking about? Well, I don't do it like you do. I'm like, what are you talking about? It's not just about our ancestors or our loved ones. When you're receiving messages from, whether it's the angels, it's guides, guardian angels, star people, not to awaken people in a whole nother level if they're not there. If you aren't, I'm sorry. But whatever the message is that you're channeling, that's mediumship. It's just receiving the message from beings that are no longer on this plane of existence. That's all it is. It's pure energy. Pure energy. Yeah. And you know, and you don't have to be clairvoyant to be a medium, because you just don't have to be. You just don't. Here's another little nugget for you. All mediums are psychic, but not all psychics are mediums. It's just the way it rolls, folks. Don't ask why. I don't know. It's just the way it is.
Yeah.
So embrace it. I let my freak flag fly. It's just the way I roll. I got tired of trying to hide it and trying to pretend to not be who I am. So here I am.
There you are. And it's beautiful. And I've known I'm a medium for a very long time. I used to see spirits when I was little, but it was interesting. It's a definition. We get definitions in our head of what we think something is. And it is often, and sometimes we need a shift in what it is. So anyways, very cool.
There's another gentleman. He's an older man.
Well, and Donna has come forward and asked. There's been a few people. I think Heidi Bennett mentioned somebody, Michelle for her grandma, Hannah with her dad. Just throwing out some of the people who have been asking. Right. Maisa, I may have said that wrong, with her husband.
Mesa? Is it Mesa?
Mesa, yeah, with her husband.
Sorry.
Hannah, her
Um,
dad. So I'm just throwing
so
out
let me
names.
let me describe the gentleman that I see. Names for me, sometimes you guys are a bit wonky. I'm just gonna throw that out there. I'm working on that. I'm
It's
working on
pretty
that.
common though, guys, just so you know,
It,
for
it
names to
really
be
is.
wonky.
So
Mhm.
don't get oh, Cindy said her nephew Brian. That's who we saw. Okay. Um, so
Oh, wow, that is so cool. I'm glad he came through.
me too. So the gentleman that I'm seeing, I'm trying to judge his height. Hold on. From about 5'8" to 5'11" ish. It's kind of vague, I know, but they try to present, and sometimes, well, we're human, we gotta figure it out. Um, he feels older, 60s, mid 60s, maybe early 70s. I think that's pushing it. Feels more like mid to late 60s.
Oof.
Um, not overweight, but a healthy weight, maybe an extra 20 or 30 pounds, not not obese by any means, I would say. I see him in, okay, he's got like an old style Western shirt with the snap buttons, not actual buttons, but the snap ones, the little pearly ones, you know what I'm saying? Like a Wrangler shirt, right?
So if you
Um,
guys, if this resonates, make sure you put in the comment. I'm watching it for her as she describes.
Thank you. And he's shown me it's his favorite, one of his favorite
On.
shirts. It's like a maroonish red and white, kind of a plaid, but it's
Is it
that like,
Dawn's? Dawn Lane? Is it hers? She's raising her hand. So
is that? Oh, um, I don't know. So he's.
creator of all that
I'm
is. I
trying
feel
to
like
think.
it. Who
He's
would that be, Dawn?
just the cutest shit. Um, he feels like he was a very loving man in life, firm but fair.
Oh, Cindy said you just described her dad.
Oh, oh,
So ask
oh.
if it's Cindy's. Yeah.
I heard yes. I heard yes.
Yep. Yep.
Wow.
Yeah, I got a no for Dawn, but I got a yes for Cindy.
Yep. Wow.
He's a big prankster.
Oh yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
no, that's probably for her nephew Brian. I was
Oh
asking because my phone went dead. I missed what he said to me. He's a big prankster.
no.
I heard yes.
That's funny. That's
Okay,
funny.
so yes, this is your dad.
Wow. Hmm. Wow. There's a lot of love there, but it's kind of an interesting energy as well, because I feel a lot of love there, but it feels like there's a distance at the same time. Like I don't feel like you guys were always super close in any way. And that's kind of that distance that I felt. And he's definitely crossed over and gone through his healing process and the life review. And so what's interesting is um there's not like
Mm.
an overwhelming sense of emotion, regret, remorse, that kind of stuff, but it is there. Like there's that undercurrent there, because once they get completely through their entire life review, they get that instantaneous healing and a lot of that's released. And so they almost have to reconnect with that emotion, that human emotional stuff, so that they can like push that through, if that makes any sense whatsoever. But I do feel like there is some, he's very sorry about a lot of the choices that were made. Whoa, sorry, I almost dumped my computer.
She says not always close. He was an alcoholic. So good job. Yep.
That explains a lot. Yeah, and yeah, he said there were a lot of bad choices made. usually not with a clear head. So that makes sense. Thank you. Because I was like, what the hell does that mean? Um, and things weren't always done for the best interest of everybody else. He feels very, he make me feel like a lot of selfish decisions were made. And for that, he's very, very sorry. Um, he's like, it's the old human adage, if I could go back, if I could go back. He goes, I would like to think if I could go back that I would have made different decisions and things would have been better.
Hmm. It's, whew. I'm getting him pointing at, this is so interesting to me. He's like pointing at your liver. So I don't know if he had liver disease, but he's pointing at your liver. And there's a connection point in the liver with our ancestors too.
So I'm not laughing at you. Don Lane said, so ironic how much it sounds like my dad too.
Oh,
Oh, Cindy, understand now it was a disease. He was a good man.
yeah.
He's just wanting you to release any hard feelings or negative emotions that you have, any way that you've harbored or held onto. Oh, okay, back up. It was never about you never being enough or good enough. It was never about you. And so he doesn't want you to hold on to any of that at all. Just release it. Just
That's
release it.
exactly what he's doing. Yeah, because I'm seeing he's like putting a golden light around that area of you for him. It's like he's holding it to him and then he's holding it to you.
Right. And we know, Sarah, that the liver holds on to. So when we push and shove down our emotions and we don't allow ourselves, or we're not allowed to express our emotions, when we hold on to them, when we push them down, they can get stuck down into our tissues and our organs and cells and all those things. And the liver holds onto anger, bitterness, rage, resentment, and all of those heavy negative emotions. And so
Yeah.
if you have any of that, if any of that resonates for anyone, release it. Just let it go.
That's his
Because
message he's giving to me for you is exactly what she just said. He really wants healing for you. Um, and our ancestors have a stake in our healing. Like they want us to heal too. That's a message I get over and over and over again. And when we heal, they actually heal. It's an interesting thing, but it's true. And but he's really pointing that out. So if you hold any of his stuff unknowingly or knowingly,
let it go.
let it go. You deserve to live
Aw,
a life
Cindy, I
without
love
it.
you. I'm sending you so much love. Dawn, you too. You too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sorry, my guide just stepped in and he's singing Share if I could turn back time. Eric, God love you. God love you right now. And now we're at, Frozen. Let it go. Just let it go. Eric, my guide says, you know, whether it is your dad Don or your dad Cindy or somebody's grandfather, it doesn't matter. The message is for any and all that it applies to. If that's something that resonated with you and it's something that you are like, oh my God, that could totally be my person, then take the healing and let that go. Just let it go. Just release those emotions. If you need help, get a hold of us. We can help you with that in a session, whatever the case
Absolutely.
might be. But you're not the only person that you're hurting at this point for holding on to that is yourself. And like Sarah said, when we work on ourselves, we heal generations each way. So if you're a parent, you're healing your kids too, and your parents and grandparents and back. So, I have 3 kids for those that don't know. And there's always those moments as a parent where you go, God, where did I go wrong? because of whatever choices your kids are making. You're like, I know for a fact I taught you better. And it's not about me, what I did or didn't do. They're minor young adults, it's their choices they're making for themselves. But as I've continued to push in and work on myself, I have seen the changes in my kids. Like I have seen that like firsthand and quickly sometimes, and I'm like, whoa, okay, that was really fast. So it's worth it, but it's mostly worth it for yourself. Just allow yourself to be free of holding on to that, and allow yourself to be released from that string and that cord that keeps you attached to that. Let go of the negativity, loves. Let go of it.
Yeah.
Honor yourself, self-love, self-care. Honor yourself and just let it go. Let it go.
Yes, let go of what's not yours, Deb said. Absolutely, Deb. Who is your guide? Uh, um,
I think we're gonna do one on spirit guides.
that's
Just
gonna have
call
to
them
be
out.
another one. And I got that too. And I thought
Absolutely.
totems or spirit animals, oh my gosh, because they were coming through for me tonight. And I was like, guys,
Yeah.
you know, yeah.
But we'll be doing, so we've already talked about, ooh, we'll do one, and there'll be quite a few more medium nights. But tonight I really wanted to focus on like the ancestors and the loved ones. We'll do an angel reading night one night and have the angels all come in, although they're here for love and support. They've all been really great about, see, these are boundaries as a medium. This is what we're talking about, ladies and gents. You get to set the tone. It's your stage. You are the director. You are the lead actor or actress in your play that you are living, which is your life as a medium. You get to set those boundaries. So tonight I asked for all of them to be here, whoever wanted to come help, give love, support, and whatever. But they honored that boundary when I requested before we got on here that it be primarily for the ancestors that wanted to step forward with a
Yeah.
message. The next time we'll do angels. Next time we'll do spirit guides or guardian angels or whatever it may be. Okay.
Yeah.
It's gonna be fun.
And beings is we've been doing for this for a little while now. If you didn't have your step forward this time and you come on the next one, comment on it. Like, in fact, comment on the post where we're announcing we're doing it, and we'll make sure that we hit the ones we haven't hit
Absolutely.
if we do
The
this
ones
again.
that came through tonight, they just like pretty much step forward large and in charge. Um, and
And I'm just feeling in, and I'm asking if there's anyone else stepping forward right now, and I'm not getting anyone stepping forward.
me
Are
either.
you?
Me either.
Yeah. Okay. I am seeing, so, ooh, okay. I am seeing the energy of many ancestors, and I am feeling the force of the love that surrounds you. It's like a wave. It's a wave. So know that they're there for you and they love you. If they haven't stepped forward tonight, it doesn't mean they won't. And we can directly ask for specific ones to come forward if we have that intention, and then they get to choose if they do, of course, or not.
Right.
But
Here is Darla, I know you won't mind because we've talked about this before. I'm gonna use Darla as a prime example. This isn't to say that anybody's better than, less than. That's not it at all. But they still have free will as well on the other side. We don't lose that just because we go back to being an energetic being. Okay. So
and I'm getting that she froze. Is anybody else seeing that? Did anybody else see the freeze? Because Monique, I'm getting that she froze, but I'm
able
not
to pull
frozen.
forward ever.
Okay.
And so I was like, And I said, well, did I freeze?
I probably did. It's okay. Keep going.
Okay. And so I was like, huh. I said, well, okay. So she said, let's tap into or talk to my niece instead. And I said, oh, well, does she look like? And I started describing the woman that had stepped forward, and Darla goes, that's my sister. And so, but she, oh, I froze. Oh man, let it go and now froze. Yeah, I know. Eric likes to mess with my electronics. Anyway, the moral of the story is I was able to pull forward Darla's sister and give a message that my friend really probably wouldn't have wanted to give anyway. And so sometimes they'll come to the ones that they resonate with as well. And there's always a purpose and a reason.
Absolutely.
So just because your loved one didn't step forward tonight doesn't mean they're not going to. Doesn't mean they're not going to. Does that make sense?
Okay. Oh, so let's go ahead. Can we disconnect energy? Are you feeling like it's a good time?
Yeah.
Okay. So, ooh. Okay, so there's something here though. Hold on just a sec. Creator of all that is, allow me to see clearly. Oh, okay. There is an honoring happening. We know, so this is like a collective energy. We know that this has been a difficult time for you. We know, we can feel. And we are here with you to send you love, to give you love, so that you are not feeling alone and uncared for. So in the darkness, when you feel alone, if you feel alone, know that we are here for you. We are sending so much love. We are a light that is shining down from the heavens to you. We are here with your angels and your guides. We are here and we love you. So as you journey this through this dark night, know that you are not alone. You are important. You have value. You are here for a reason. Don't lose hope. Don't lose faith. Stand in the knowledge that you are infinitely loved. And this too, you will move through. There is light unfolding. Do you have anything else you got for that, Monique?
That pretty much covered it. Whoa.
Okay.
Yeah.
Creator of all that is, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for the ancestor.
Hold on real quick, Sarah. Sorry.
Yeah.
While we're closing, I'm just gonna send Reiki energy. Whoever wants it can receive it.
Yes.
Just gonna send some holy fire Reiki energy to any and all that want it. Just say yes to receive it.
Oh.
Go ahead, Sarah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So, and when they were bringing that message forward, I guess it's important to share. I saw them circling you. It's interesting you said the Reiki, because I saw them circling all of us in this ring of light from like the highest heavens, and their hands were out like in Reiki, sending love. So if you felt that as tingles as I was saying that, that was literally their vibration of love coming through. And they also want you to know that is the vibration of the ancestors that stand in the light, that send you the love. And the angels, like there's like rings of them going outwards, but okay. Creator of all that is, thank you for being here with us. Thank you for setting sacred space. Thank you for guiding the answers and bringing them through. Thank you for the healing, for the support, and for the unconditional love. I'm in gratitude. I'm in praise. And I'm in thankfulness. Oh, I ask that you wash us all clean from each other's energy, that we are zipped up and protected and infinitely knowing of our love. Thank you. Aho. Oh, and just wash yourself washed over like a rain of light over your whole energy field. All of our energy is in our own space. And then just separate your energy from each other. Aho. Hey.
Oh,
All right, guys. Thank
you
you so
everybody for
much.
being here. It was a lot of fun.
And next time we'll get others that maybe didn't get called. Okay. We love you, and I'm just gonna stop the live stream. Bye-bye.
Bye, guys.